Can't sparring today, lad, my ankle. So I was just going to watch the lads spar. I went over on my ankle on Tuesday sparring. Ankle's fat, so one of them. It'll be alright next week. Just can't spar today. Just watch the lads, mainly Cullen, yeah, because he's been sparring with him this camp, getting some work in with him, so he's fully prepared for this fight.
15th of November, I'm fighting on Cage Warriors against Blaise Knebels. It's a fight I've been looking for a long time. Big name in Cage Warriors to really cement myself as a big name in European MMA.
Well, he's a very all-round fighter, lad. He's very good all-round. He excels at taking people down and beating them up on top. Either getting a submission or getting a TKO stoppage.
It's always good having Paddy there. Like, he's been in the biggest of fights and the biggest of situations against the best names in the sport. His experience and his advice is invaluable. Can't put a price on that. Coming and fighting these guys, you know, they're never as good as the people you're training with, so it fills you with confidence.
All the lads look up to him, and he's got a lot of knowledge, and he's very good at coaching as well. So anytime he is injured or he's not able to train himself, he's always here helping the lads out. He's a team player, you know what I mean?
Very annoying not being able to spar. I hate not being able to spar, but it's one of them. Can't risk making it worse, can I? And hopefully by Monday, Tuesday, I'll be able to train again and it'll be alright.
Paddy turning up like a scout today though with his cap on, like he's trying to blend in. Need a clipboard, you know.
Scout on footy manager. Big fan.
Paddy, as always, is in the gym. In camp, out of camp, he's always in, but today he's got an injury which is a quite swollen ankle. It's only a sprain, but it's a sprain and a bruise, but it's on the operated area, so we've adapted today. He's come in, he's got a good workout in. He needs a little bit of rest again on this ankle, but he won't stop working. There's always things we can do, and I think that's the message to everybody. There's always a way to adapt things to lift, and lifting is so incredibly important whether you're in camp or not. So he's had a good day, and the best thing is it's the lightest I've seen him as well, so it's all positive.
Feeling alright, it's nice to be able to train and work around an injury, you know what I mean? Just got to get on with it for now, let my ankle heal up. Luckily enough I'm not fighting, I haven't got to worry about getting ready for a camp.
You know, the thing is that people don't realise when they talk about Paddy is that weight's always talked about, yet his weight's perfect. And I just want to make a point that he's about 4 kilo, maybe 5 kilo more at max than when he walked in the cage to fight Bobby Green in that last fight, so that's perfect. Secondly is, he's not missed a session. Within weeks he's been back in this gym ticking over, and that means when we get to camp time he'll go up a level again, and everybody will see, and they can't deny that he goes up a level every fight camp. That's because he stays in the gym, he lives in here.
I want to talk to everyone about BetterHelp, which is our paid sponsor for this video. After one of my fights in 2022, I delivered a message to tell everyone it's so important for men to speak more. The biggest motivation for me to say this was obviously a friend of mine killed himself, Ricky, and also I'd been through some experiences myself in the past where I struggled to get through it, and I had to go and get therapy myself, I had to go and get help myself. Obviously the impact it's had on my life and everyone else's life, it's been phenomenal. The amount of messages that I've had of people telling me that they haven't killed themselves because of what I said after a fight, it means more than winning any fight does. BetterHelp is a platform which provides you with guided help from an expert. The therapist will be a trained mental health specialist. They're there to listen, to ask questions and to make you feel better. You get to personally pick what therapist suits you. You can try them out and see what one that you feel comfortable with. You don't have to have a clinical mental health issue like depression or anxiety to gain from therapy. Seeking therapy is actually a sign of self-awareness and confidence, because you're actively going out there to seek help. It's not being a coward coming out and speaking what you really feel. Get it off your chest. It really is like a weight lifted off your shoulders. If you're struggling and think you'd help from a therapy session, click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/paddy and you'll receive 10% off your first month of therapy. Thanks again to our paid sponsor for today's video, BetterHelp. What they're doing is amazing. Can't thank them enough for sponsoring the video and getting it out there even more, that it's normal to go and get help when you feel like you're struggling with mental issues. We're in the Baltic Market, we're at Polpetta. If you remember, the last time we was here, we was filming with Nick, Pete and Molly, and it was like 2 or 3 weeks before my fight. Couldn't eat nothing, couldn't eat no subs. Today, we're here, we're at the Polpetta. We're going in, mate. We're not messing around. I think I've just ordered the full menu, so it's going off, as they say. Last year, I'm going to go for the carbonara. I'm going to get a chicken Caesar sub as well to have half with someone. Family day out, innit? Molly and Joel's restaurant. This Joel, who's looked after me with macro chef for years and years. Started to Polpetta a while back now, Molly and Joel. Molly always wanted to bring something to the city, like a proper Subway, a better version of Subway, and it's what she done with Polpetta, because the subs are out of this world. I haven't had one for about 6 months, so last time I had one, the babies were about 4 or 5 weeks old. Been meaning to come for ages, but we're finally here now, lad, and as I say, I've just ordered like the whole menu. Let's see if it all gets set. I'm gonna eat all mine, don't worry about that. First ever ribs out of Polpetta, they're unbelievable.
Anger in the Louvre.
Bolognese fries. I'm gonna eat the deli meat sub first. Got all sorts on it. For me, yeah, that's my favourite, definitely. And then half a chicken Caesar as well after it.
These are fat bastard, innit?
Gangster. That's mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, baby. Do you like mac and cheese?
I like cheese, lad.
That's what I'm saying, no, but you like pizza. That's one for a question for the viewers. If you don't like cheese, should you like pizza? You can't really, can you? My man here, he likes pizza but says he doesn't like cheese.
I don't like pizza, but calm down on the cheese shout.
Cheese is a staple of any diet, love. This one's the chicken Caesar. Heavy, proper heavy. I'm actually not that fat at the minute either. Still fat, which is annoying, but still going to try and work around it, yeah. I'm going to see how it is now when I stand on it. Maybe a bit of grappling. I can push forward, that's sound, but when I do this,
he done well, he's got to work around that little injury he's got. So he just really just stood there really in it pads and trying to figure it, just working around it. It's good for him to keep active because he hasn't really trained properly since Tuesday. So it's good to get his blood flowing again and moving around.
I feel too bad at in pads, but obviously Adam's catering it for me and making it where I haven't got to move. We're just standing still and working little combos and working little shots that we can. Got grappling in a minute, I want to see if I can do that.
Everyone gets what we're doing, let's go.
Felt alright grappling, only done 3 rounds off my back. I can keep active, yeah, I can do bits of jiu-jitsu.
Most people would just be like, I'm not coming in my ankles. He's like, I'm coming in, what can I do? What Paddy looks like is not how he feels on the floor at all. And that's a big thing with grappling, like you can look at someone, but you will not know what they feel like until you're actually rolling. Ask anyone who's ever fought Paddy, he is not someone that you'll get off the top of your life. It's a combination of consistency, physical attributes, his flexibility, like exceptional, like world class. And once you do that with like good coaching and a room full of killers, like you can make good things happen.
Quite funny how I've seen on me YouTube people saying, like some people are offended that I've said that to me earlier. What do you expect? I think I'm gonna sit here and go, oh yeah, he beat me him. I'm not a hater. He's good, but I'd still beat him. Styles make fights. People can laugh all they want because I hope one day we do get to fight and then I can say I told you so, just like I did after I sub Bobby Green in the first round. I'd have too much range on him, he wouldn't be able to get near me. If he did, I'd sub him. Keep doubting me. I'm confident in all the training that I do. Confident I get better every camp, and all fighters should have that mentality, but I haven't got that mentality going to a team sport.